Hello, everybody. Welcome on back to baseball here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. My name is Sean. Whoa, controller. And today we are continuing our season here in MLB The Show 23, playing every single day at 6 p.m. Pacific time. You can scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos, and you can keep up with all things Digital Mariners. And soon you'll be able to watch like all the playoffs. And I was taking a peek at some of the standings yesterday. And some of the races could get kind of interesting. The Yankees and Blue Jays has been interesting for a while now, probably since the All-Star break. But there's an interesting surge happening in the National League Central right here, where the Cubs have won 7 in a row and the Brewers have lost 4 in a row, and they play each other sometime next week. No, they end the season against each other. That's what it was. And then the Blue Jays and Yankees play like 6 times in 9 days. So there's some interesting stuff happening outside of our own, world. So that's kind of fun. We have clinched the American League West. We have the best record in the league. We're the number 1 seed. We're 8-2. We're coming off a pretty solid win. Really, the only thing you would say about yesterday's game was simply that just didn't stay as patient as that first inning. I talked about it. Inning number 1, 32 pitches. Innings 2, 3, and 4 combined, 29 pitches. Gotta even that out a little bit. It gets worse when you realize that 15 of those pitches were thrown in the second inning. So then you're looking at 14 pitches between the third and the fourth, which is not what you're looking for if you're trying to get into that bullpen and start to do some damage. It's a long weekend series. We might have to see those arms multiple times. They might not be able to get fully energized. Could lead to mistake pitches. You know, it's kind of a long con sort of thing. And we didn't do a great job at doing that, but we did do a good job getting a win. I think we were pretty solid on defense. The pitching felt like it was a little bit better. It was a little wily, but less of a problem. I don't know. Yesterday just felt like kind of an all-around good game. We're hoping for another one of those today. Luis Castillo, he's looking for win number 19, looking to be my second pitcher to get to 20 wins. He has a 1.85 ERA with that 18-6 record. Drew Rasmussen, he's on the mound for the Rays, 11-11, 3.46 on the ERA. And if the Tampa Bay Blue Rays? I don't know what color they're going to wear. I was like, well, if they're going to wear the blue, we should probably switch it up. Yeah. Steady Connect. I guess we could just go road. It's fine. Tropicana Field, regional, off. Castillo. Anybody need a day off? Not really. Mateo's still dealing with the injury, so that's not fun. Because the thing is like once we get I might just keep Haggerty in the line. Oh, there's probably somebody really weird in left field. Yep, it's Dylan Moore. Yep. That's what it was. I knew as soon as I saw that, I was like, well, I'll have Haggerty lead off. Rodriguez. Now, Haggerty not great against right-handed pitchers. I understand that, but I want the speed, and he is a traditional left fielder, whereas if you look at someone like Dylan Moore, who they have out there, that's his 5th best position. Let's put someone out there that's their primary thing. No disrespect to Dylan Moore. He's a good second baseman. Let's see. Cole Calhoun. We could DH with Calhoun, who isn't super quick, but would give us another lefty bat and give us good power. But it's not it's 15 points difference. The speed and the stealing, though. 97 stealing. I think the rest of this lineup is actually pretty okay. I'm trying to figure out if I throw another lefty bat in there, I could tinker with things a little bit. But if I just leave this now, I think I'm fine. I think we'll leave it. I will take the steal ability of Dylan Moore over the slight power upgrade. Like, it's a significant speed and slight power, a significant speed increase and a slight power reduction. versus a slight power upgrade and a significant speed reduction. You know,
inside
like,
Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay, we bring you
all
Friday
about speed, baby.
on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Tampa Bay Rays.
I am
With my partner Chris
speed.
Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Though both sides, this game really matters as the postseason is approaching.
It doesn't for us,
at this
but
point
okay.
of the year, guys are a little
I mean,
bit
we can play
tired, but
spoiler.
you've gotta
That's
find
what's
a
fun
way
is
to
playing
dig deeper
spoiler.
and bring out your best with so much opportunity to be able to punch your ticket for
Oh,
October.
look at that. The Yankees, 7-3. In their last 10, I think they're giving them a loss for the day. They were 8-2 yesterday. Of course, I don't think I actually skipped it forward
About to get started
in the video
here.
because the operation
And today's
failed.
starting pitcher, Drew
It's
Rasmussen.
always fun
Chris,
to
how about
deal
the
with.
scouting report?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love
So look
to
at
see him
Rasmussen's
back on his game in this one.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Sam Haggerty.
Okay. Rasmussen, what are you working with? A 98-mile-an-hour fastball, cutter at 93, slider at 87, 12-6 curve at 82, and a two-seam at 97.
That's towards center. And it falls.
We're going to get a little bloop shot right off the bat. We had a terrific first inning in yesterday's game, and then didn't really do a whole lot. Scored a couple of runs later, but kind of just score and hold on.
That was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
It's all right. It's all right.
Runner at first with no outs here. And it's even up.
It's a great take right there. Good take.
And now the
Ooh,
count,
big swing.
1-2
3
after the
straight
swing and the miss.
sliders. That is not what I'm looking for. I'm thinking that he's going to throw a fastball in there somewhere.
Shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul.
Another slider.
And a pitch. And that one in the air.
There was the
center
fastball.
field.
A little better
Siri
on
in
the
position.
time. But
And there's
it's
one
under
away.
it.
Batting third, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford, the next to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled
2
over him
points.
since he put on a professional uniform.
All right,
but
Crawford.
at some point, that starts to go away. And
What do you got
gotta
for me?
produce at the big league level.
And there's a foul ball.
A tasty looking pitch that
Haggerty leads off
just
first
died.
with 1 away. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Crawford up over 300, which I did not realize. Oh, that 12-6 curve. So slow at 80 miles an hour.
That kind of makes it difficult
Gross.
as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Pitch
I don't
misses
understand what the
inside,
game is doing.
and
I feel like the
count
game is
2-2.
broken. We saw a bunch of sliders. See you throw a fastball?
The punch out there.
Yep, he did.
2
He
gone.
did. He threw it. I thought I hit it better. I'm surprised that's a check swing.
Batting fourth,
Ty France
first baseman,
digs in
number
now.
23.
Second in the American League in hitting.
France.
So he's
Foul
gone
back our way, and
like
that's out of
4
play.
straight off-speed pitches, and then he tries to get you with a fastball.
Out towards left center. Rosarena moving under it. And he makes the catch.
Just early on it.
That is the
Okay,
inning.
so obviously not nearly as
Mariners
successful
lead 1,
as
and
our
now the Rays will
first
get
inning in
their first
yesterday's game.
opportunity in a
We'll take a
scoreless
look at
ball
our
game. You're
starting
watching
pitchers. I gotta
Mariners
turn the light on.
baseball on the show Northwest. Back here at the ballpark, and on the hill in this
Bum,
one,
bum, bum.
Luis Castillo.
Comes into the
Luis
start
Castillo is
sporting a
18 and
lifetime
6 with a
ERA
1.85 ERA.
just over 3. He's been
180.1
pretty
innings
great
pitched,
for most of his
145
big league
hits.
career. Can't wait to watch him in
And
this
leading
one.
off for
Now the
Rays,
left fielder, Randy
The left fielder.
Rosarena.
Randy.
A little bit of a disappointing start for me personally.
Here comes a pitch.
He threw, so the difference, as we were kind of working through that inning, he was starting with strikes, whereas the other pitcher kind of just showed up with like a lot of bad,
a changeup, and he works in a slider.
like a lot of bad
Strike
location,
two.
you know?
No ball. 2 strikes.
Bounce to the right side. Slings to first. One gone.
Probably
bottom
should have
half.
just let that go to Colton Wong. Colton Wong could have charged that. Probably would have got there.
Diaz.
Yandy Diaz now.
I mean, you watch how far that pulled to the right. How far
Luis
that green
Castillo,
zone went.
A guy who debuted in
Green zone.
2017 with the Reds at 24 years old, multiple All-Star appearances.
I just think of the
Traded
character
to
from
Mariners
30
at
Rock.
the deadline in 2022. You think about that triple-digit fastball, but the changeup is the thing that stands out.
Yeah, and you could argue that he's got the best changeup in baseball. From
Best
the right
changeup
side,
in
it's
baseball.
like a Bugs Bunny pitch and works so well off
How
his
far are the
fastball.
Mariners doing?
Vinny Pasquantino.
Kind
next
of
to
blew
hit
it
for
the other day
Rays.
against the. Well, they sucked in this series against Cincinnati.
That's in
Oh my
there.
goodness, that
That's
sinker
strike
is
one.
not where I want that. Yikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center. field.
Haggerty!
Haggerty makes
All
the
right,
grab.
that'll take
and
care of
that
inning
is
number
that.
1.
Rays held in check
Wow.
here. We played an inning.
Good job, Seattle.
No score.
That's a big win.
New inning getting started. Here's
Been a
Teoscar
little-
Hernandez.
A little disappointing, a little frustrating to watch lately.
Rasmussen
So
back
off
to work.
speed?
There's a strike.
Yeah. All right.
Swing and a miss.
Another
And
slider.
it's nothing in two. Making
So
the
is he-
calls
is he
behind the
gonna
plate in this
go?
one is Woody Keller.
Is he
and
really
Woody
gonna go
does a
for
pretty
the
good
same
job
pitch
back
and then a
there, but
payoff
He's got a
fastball?
pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but
Early.
usually
Okay.
he's back there doing a solid job.
Got him. One up,
I
one
thought I
down.
check swing. I thought I full
Big
swung
power
with
guy
Crawford.
right
I thought I
there
check
and
swung with
generating
that.
So much bat speed, it's hard to bring that to a halt.
Okay, so
once
whatever
you've
he picks,
committed.
he's
He
going
tried
back
check
to.
the swing, just couldn't do it.
Colton Wong up to hit. That clips the
Ooh,
corner.
that's a
No ball.
brutal call.
Second
So,
inning
okay,
here,
so
no
it should
score.
be a 12-6 curve.
Drilled in the air, right field.
Just kidding, it was a
And that's
fastball.
there, and that is
Colton
outta
Wong. Hey,
here.
career home run. Whoop. Career home run number 99 for
That'll
Colton
fire
Wong.
up the dugout. That's his 99th career homer. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Let's go.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
Actually, it wasn't. I got lucky that he threw the fastball there. I was looking for the 12-6 curve because I thought that's what it was going to be. But I've been on his fastball.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Homered in the
We
ball
get
game
yet
yesterday.
another
afternoon.
home run in this stadium.
Swings through that
Oh,
one.
I should have had that. So if he goes back with that slider, he did go for the payoff.
Next
Ooh, that was a
offering is
fastball
fouled
that time.
back.
Okay, he did go against Colton Wong with that payoff fastball. I just got to it.
And a pitch. And down
Sean.
on strikes. And there's 2 down.
Whew. Two pretty bad
Now the
again.
catcher
Thought it
comes
was a
up to
check
hit.
swing.
Cal
Like
Raleigh,
fuck.
0 for 4 in the
That's
win
all right.
last night.
Strikeout, home run. Strikeout,
First offering,
home run
misses
right
the
here.
mark.
This is what that's what we're doing.
No strike.
And the righty deals.
Oh,
Chopped
okay.
out in front
Or
of the
just
plate.
that.
Tosses to first.
Not
That's out
what I
number
was looking
3.
for at all. but-
One scores
Hey,
in the
Colton
inning
Wong.
coming on this solo home run. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's
Couple of
Major
hits
League
here
Baseball,
for the
and it's
Mariners.
on
We got a
the show.
leadoff single and didn't do anything with it. Colton Wong with a blast. That's like our 5th home run of the series already. We're
We head to the bottom of the second.
11 and
Now,
a half, or
Brandon
10 and a
Lowe.
half innings into a
Baseman.
36 inning series.
The wind of the pitch. That's in there. 0-1. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And he beats the throw. He's safe.
It was a healthy cut,
That's okay.
but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just
Not great contact there. Obviously broke the bat, but
for the defense on
I-
what was kind of a swinging ball.
Wonder from
it's just a little. It's so
Can't hold
confusing.
up, and that's
I'm
a strike.
surprised that it gave me that player. I probably could have hit LT and tried. Oh my god!
Bounce to the right.
That time it gave me Cal Raleigh.
To first, but it pulls
Oh,
off the bag.
game! You're not picking any fucking buddy that makes sense. I thought that time it was gonna give me Castillo. Fuck.
Here's Manuel Margot. 2
I-
hits in the game last night. That's out to center field. Rodriguez heads towards it. He's got it, and there's one down.
Yeah, that was a wasted
It's a
RBI
really
opportunity,
bad
but
pitch.
competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up
Astros
for it in
half
his
game out
next
of the
at-bat.
wild card.
2 on, 1 out. Christian Bethancourt next to hit for the Rays.
Just
Sat
settle
out
down.
last night's game, but back in there today. Flips the corner.
There we go.
That's strike
That's
one.
that's
The
better.
last thing he wants is to hit the
That's
ball
better.
on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one finds the corner. No balls, 2 strikes. Kicks and fires. Off the mark. there.
High. That's fine.
Count 1
That's
and
fine.
2.
You see how the catcher
Maybe
rolled
try to
that
get the
pitch
swing and
up
miss,
in.
but
Don't
it's
try to
bad
time off.
timing.
That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how.
Steps on first for the out.
Good
Damn,
upside
I mean,
runner,
this
that
is-
same side hitter right there. Very difficult to
Ugh,
put that ball in
it's a
the air.
pop out. Like we're not getting that double play to make things a little easier for ourselves.
And now
Anything
it's
in the
Jose
outfield is
Siri.
going to score
And
2
Lou, I'd
runs
say
here.
He's due.
First offering, and it just misses.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
And that's down. A base hit. 1 runs in there safely. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good
Now,
wood to this
we gave up a
baseball.
bunch of
Big
hits
one
to
there.
this
He
team
drives in a couple
yesterday,
runs.
and a lot of the contact was kind of just like, it was easily
So runner at
maneuverable,
second, 2 down.
but like
Now
that's a
it's the
bad
DH,
slider.
Josh Lowe.
We're not getting those bounces,
Foul
especially
ball.
with runners on. Anything again to the outfield is going to score another run. It's a little unfortunate that we
The next offering misses.
scored and then immediately
now
gave
it's
up the
even
run.
1-1.
I felt pretty confident
Runner at
about getting
second,
out of that,
2
especially
down.
when we got outnumbered 2. But that's why it can be so important to get those double plays, because it's like you see the really slow developing innings of like, okay, we're getting
Down on strikes,
1 out
he
here
goes.
and
Good
1 out
job
there,
of
and
damage
everybody's
control right
advancing.
there. But 2 runs for him,
But that's
and they
okay.
jump ahead. We
That's
head
all
on
right.
down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Rays 2.
I did
and
have the error.
Mariners
That
1.
was a bit of an issue as well. I believe that came around to score. So it just didn't. So 1, I didn't realize that I had held it too long, but 2, I just didn't realize that it gave me like,
Shut down inning,
ugh,
get that hot
what a
team
mess.
back in there to swing the bat.
what a frustrating mess. They've had 3 swinging bunts, and at no point have I guessed correctly who it's going to give me
And
to
a
control.
pitch. Good eye right there. Moore, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 7th round. Back
Good
in
news is though, is
2015.
Castillo is in real good shape with his pitch count. Because even with
Pitch.
the
On the ground. And
Even with
foul
the-
ball.
what's it called? Even with the runs scoring, they still
And he deals. And that one upstairs.
still kept him at under 20 pitches.
Now a screamer into the
Darn.
outfield. Stretches out and holds it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself.
That was good. That was a good sound.
Right there, nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Good timing on the slider. I mean, that is an improvement of what we've been seeing.
Haggerty in the box with
That's a good
one
take
away
right there.
as he takes ball 1.
Haggerty looked good yesterday, 3 for 4. They did keep bringing in lefties, which I was surprised by.
That one's in there, and the count 1.
Was not looking for the fastball. Blue Jays increased their AL East lead to 1 game over the Yankees.
And now 1 and
They finally
2.
have the same number of games played. I don't know how long that'll last, but they kept changing because it was a half game.
1 and 2 now.
Ooh,
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
that was a bad swing.
And a ball and 2 strikes.
Ooh,
Swing and a
under.
ball popped up. Lau under it. That's out number 2.
Damn it. He has me
Here's
like
a
pretty
speed
focused
threat.
on the
Julio Rodriguez.
low part of the zone here. You
Lied
can
out
see
his first time.
4 of the same pitch and then a fastball payoff.
Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. And he's got a double.
I thought that was going to be another one of those pieces of contact where it's like, oh man, took right to a guy. Didn't trust that I was going to get it into a spot that they couldn't get to. So Crawford.
But you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Crawford's
JP
up here.
Crawford gets a chance to hit. 0 for
He's been leaving
1.
that
He struck out
fastball over the
swinging
middle of
last
the plate.
time. Just
That's a
off
great
the
take.
inside
That's a great
edge.
take.
Man on second, 2 down. And that one pulled foul.
Oh, that was it. Oh no. Oh, if it's on time, it scores. Scores Julio.
Into center. Series.
Gotta let that one go.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. 1 left for Seattle.
Man,
and they
that
trail it
slider
here,
could come back to
2-1.
haunt me as we move through this game. I mean, it's not the biggest deal. Like, all we get to do really at this point is, like, play spoiler. I just kind of have, build
Back
confidence
now in
that we
Tampa
can
Bay. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
perform well.
The left fielder.
Arozarena.
But this is a
getting
team I
started
expect
left,
to have a
hitting
tougher
leadoff
time
in today's game.
dealing with.
And he's a former Rookie of the Year. Fouled off. He was
The
late.
pitch locations haven't been great. The command seems like it's been just a little off.
And
Like
fouled
there,
off.
that's a really good example. That pitch is not where I want it. I do not want pitch number 2 in that spot. I want it higher and tighter. I do have a Rosarina swinging here, so let's slow him down with a slider.
0-2.
Might have bailed him out a little bit with that sinker.
Sharp grounder. That's through
Just
for a base
kidding.
hit.
I'd say a mistake.
I don't
pitch
think that
and an
slider got
0-2
out.
count. Too good of a pitch to hit
baseman
right there. You
number
have
2.
to expand
Fuck.
the zone. Keep
Where
that leadoff
is
man
that?
off first base.
Come on.
Now here is Yandy Diaz. Right side. 1 away. Now a long throw to first.
The first baseman, number 9.
Vinny Pasquantino next to hit for the Rays. He's 0 for 1. Arozarena on the move. That's in for a strike. And he throws it away. And the throw's
Oh
offline,
my
safe at
god.
third. Kicks and deals.
No ball.
I'm not really sure what happened there.
Arozarena takes his lead at third with 1 away.
I think I forgot that you had to hold the button.
And a swing
I
and a miss,
totally didn't
2
even
away now.
hear the runner. I didn't hear it in
Just
time.
3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting the spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes the bat's over before it really begins.
And now it's Brandon Lau.
0-1.
Now the 0-1. In the air, out towards
Okay,
right
so it
center.
doesn't cost us
Rodriguez
anything.
settles under it
Which is a positive.
and makes the
I thought
grab.
maybe I'd have a shot at him
And
with
that ends the
Rodriguez,
inning.
but that
The
timing
Rays
was
stretch
everything
just the
was
one.
a disaster
They lead
on
it
that
2-1.
play. Honestly, should have just ate it and not worried about the advancement. Don't make a bad play worse, you know. If you see it's in the red like that, just double tap X and then throw it into the cutoff. I always want to hit LB. I mash LB to like cancel those throws, but I don't think that's the button. I don't think it's been the button for a while. I'm 142 games in, or whatever. 141?
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And 1 and 2.
God
and as a
damn
pitcher,
it.
when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The 1-2. And there's a ball. Flares it into the outfield. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Fly ball down the line.
Too aggressive. Too aggressive.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Gotta slow down here.
Colton Wong. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. That's a strike. Swing, and that ball smashed out of the line.
God damn
that takes
it.
care of Wong. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And 1, 2, 3.
It's a couple of them that like feels like good contact, but just right to him. It's why he like plays with Rodriguez or hits with Rodriguez or he gets that double or like why the fuck would that be the hit that gets there?
Today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
It's those kinds of hits that they are getting today that they weren't getting yesterday. That's the difference.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield.
That's a circle change so fucking far out of the zone.
There to knock it down.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
It's a little low.
Throw, and they got him.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single.
I guess I tapped it twice. I have no idea. I was super late on it. Maybe that was the problem.
With the catch and throw, then a quick tag.
I have no idea what happened on the other error. We've been relatively error-free after kind of a rough start with that new mechanic, which again I think is great.
One down, base is empty. Softly hit to third.
That time, I did not trust that it was going to give me Suarez.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Christian Bethancourt. Grounded out his first time. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
Strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone.
There we go.
A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning.
We've settled down pitching-wise. That's good. An error-free inning. That's not good that we have more errors than runs, but relatively hit-free game. I would not be surprised if this was a playoff matchup that we saw.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. The pitch. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one.
He's been leaving a lot of pitches out over the heart of the plate.
Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then
That double fist pump by Ty France and Colton Wong. Excellent.
Chance to even this ball game up.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Cal Raleigh will hit next. There's a
That,
strike.
even though it's a strike, that's a good take. That is a very good take.
Stands at second with no outs. That one fouled off.
No! That was a... that's two sliders. Oh, and he painted the corner.
Not what
Fuck!
you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now here's the DH. Dylan Moore. He's 0 for 1. Hit slowly on the ground. Bronco fires to first.
I wasn't looking for the 12-6 curve. I was looking for the slider.
Here's the left
Oh, and
fielder,
it is all
Sam
coming
Haggerty.
apart here.
Just missed.
He's really liking that
2
edge.
outs and 1 in scoring position.
That's a bad swing. We've missed 2 sliders with left-handed hitters. And that would have done some damage.
Here's a 1-1. In the air, center field. Series sizing it up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Mariners leave 1. They're down 2-1.
The frustration's getting me a little bit. I'm trying not to be too annoyed because, like, we do have the AL West wrapped up. We do have number 1 seed and the...
Ready to go for the last half of the
It's
inning.
hits like
Stepping
that.
in for the Rays, Jose Siri.
Because we're not getting
Talking
the
about
solid
elite
pieces of
defensive
contact.
players, especially in the
Like,
middle of the
even,
diamond,
like, disregard
and
the
this
2
guy
sliders
is
that I
at the
missed.
top of the list.
That I, like, the timing was off. We've had a couple of solid pieces of contact. And, like, we can't get the bloop shots
The right
either.
hander
It's like,
back to
oh,
work.
god dang it.
Swing
I think
and
that's a
miss.
situation where I would try and send him anyway. Just say, like, yeah, fuck it.
And a strike.
Ugh, not a great 4-seam fastball.
And the 0-2. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground.
Again, didn't know who it was
On
going to
to
give me.
France. 1 up, 1 down.
It doesn't make sense.
Designated hitter.
It's almost like it
At
just
the plate
randomly
now for the
picks.
Rays is the
Granted, it's only
DH,
like a 50-50
Josh Lowe.
choice, but
Caught looking his first time up. Strike 1.
we've had a couple of nice doubles. I think we've had 2 leadoff doubles, and then we've done nothing with it. That is frustrating.
That's through there for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind
Ugh.
as to the
Okay,
conviction.
didn't think it was going to be that bad.
And now it's even up. In the air, left field, down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
No idea why that
Righty
does
to the
that.
plate. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
We're going to go with a circle change here. We're going to try and change speeds.
Just off the
Fuck.
outside edge.
Really
God,
good
you're
takes,
giving
those
that-
2 strikes.
Ah,
In the air, pretty deep out
Not
to
really.
center field.
Rodriguez's name,
Rodriguez
like, covered the
pulls it
entire thing.
down,
I could not
and
see
there's
what that
2
was.
down.
It's all good.
So 2 down now.
All
And here
good.
is Randy Arozarena. And the first pitch
that
misses
sucks.
for ball 1.
Castillo with 4 complete games. I don't think we're going to even tempt throwing a complete game here.
And that one hammered back there.
2, 3.
And it's gone. So he leaves the yard to left. His 21st of the year. It's 3-1.
I talked about it today where I thought the location was much better yesterday. And today it has not been where I want it to be. Pretty consistently. A lot of stuff just like lower and more inside if I'm trying to go high, or it's higher and more inside if you're trying to go low. I'm going to be curious to see where this pitch location was. This is really unfortunate with 2 outs, but we did 4 runs and 2 out damage yesterday. That's a fucking Jesus Christ.
When the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And now Yandy Diaz. There's a strike.
See, in that fastball, like way more inside. Is that not like a perfect pitch?
Swing and
That's 98%,
Guys are looking to slug
and it's
regardless of
dead.
the
Oh
count.
my
In this
fucking
situation,
god!
we'll keep a close eye on his
Is it the
approach.
confidence? That's
Stays
another.
alive.
That was over the heart of the plate again.
Puts it in the air out towards left center.
Okay.
Rodriguez puts the squeeze on that one, and that is that. And the Rays get one on a solo shot, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. And the right-hander back to work. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Rodriguez, a former Rookie of the Year, 22 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next offering is in for a strike.
Fine, I guess. I mean, I don't know why I'm so committed at the top of the zone. He's been middle or low.
That one ripped.
Come on! See that? What? Fuck!
Pulled it all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And up next for Seattle.
Good
J.P.
timing, like.
Crawford.
Oh. And then pitch number 2 here, Crawford.
He swings and
Bad
fouls
swing,
one
too
off.
aggressive.
Swing
Yep,
and
that's a bad
bouncer.
swing, too.
Loud.
Bad swing.
And that
Kind of just
quickly
making a
moves
bad
away.
situation worse with some of these swings. It's not the.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ty France. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Siri puts it
Now when I
away,
guess makes it a little
and
more
that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Heart of the order, 3,
Nothing
4,
to be
5
mad about.
coming up. Rays
Not
3,
going to win every
and the
game.
Mariners 1.
Just relax. It's all good. It is. It's very in the moment. It's super frustrating though because we've had some solid pieces of contact. Like
And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And here's the first baseman.
does
Vinny
not go where we need them to go. And they're getting a lot of shots like up the middle, some bloop shots. They're getting the swinging bunts that are working for them.
6 feet 4 inches, 245 pounds.
We've got a
And
bit
he's
of an
been on a
opposite
good
game
run at the
here
plate,
where
hitting over 300
their pitcher's
in
throwing
his
a lot
last
more
10
in the strike
games.
zone, and I can't seem to find the location.
In there. And so now 1-2. Good eye right there.
Man,
2 ball.
97%, huh?
And the 2-2.
Ball. Look out.
And there's ball 4.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right
I
there. It's
can't.
not
I
easy
couldn't
laying
find the
off
zone.
pitches
That is so
just miss the
frustrating.
zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
That's a base hit.
I will be. I
Runners
had
at
no
the
idea what was
corners.
happening.
Nobody
Did it
out.
try to give me Colton Wong? What the fuck was that?
Didn't exactly square that one up, but
What is
sometimes you have
happening?
to.
What is going on in this game? I cannot figure out
But he didn't
who the
spin
fucking
off of
game
it.
wants me to
That's the key.
control.
You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And first offering is fouled.
I also don't have anybody up in the bullpen. This is
And that clips the inside corner.
not good. Not my best performance here. Throw Barlow, Morton.
For the pitcher, you can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Haggerty makes the play, and there's one down.
Good throw by Haggerty.
The right
Wasn't deep enough to really drive him in anyway, but
Margot.
kind of just want to be in a better rhythm with that.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. In worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Righty delivers. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired
That was
3
only
straight
out
outside
number.
the strike
What
zone.
the fuck is going on?
And that's in for a strike.
Back-to-back
I'm
fastballs
early,
in.
and I'm not
That last one
adjusting.
Called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swings and misses. That is strike 2. Got him looking for the K.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Bethencourt in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. And ball 1.
Yeah, that one did not feel good. Kind of overthought it there.
And he hits a ground ball right side.
Get him.
Throws to first. Inning
Again,
over.
those
So the
early
Rays strand a pair, but they still lead it 3-1.
those early situations are kind of in the back of my head here. Wasn't sure if it was going to go to France. Glad that it went to Colton Wong, and I almost goofed it up. And
We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
we're only down
And the
2. We're in.
pitch.
I mean, we're in an
one missing
okay spot
inside.
here.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Bounced out to short. Franco.
It's a cutter just on top of it,
And Hernandez is
and
out.
I can't get it away from the defenders. Ugh.
And now
So
for
frustrating.
Seattle, Colton Wong. He's already homered here in this one. Fall
That's
off
a-
foul.
It's a bad swing. It's a pretty nice location on that 12-6 curve, though.
Here's your 1. Good eye in that spot. Close, but called
I am
ball. Now 2
shocked
balls and a strike.
that was not a strike.
That one drifts inside.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
The 3-1 in for a strike. Full
Cutter,
count.
that's fine. Really likes this low left corner against Colton Wong.
Line drive caught.
God damn it! That's like 5 of them. Fuck.
Eugenio
Jesus,
Suarez now at the
Lord in
plate,
heaven.
1 for 2. And that's through there for a strike. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Jason Adam warming up for manager Kevin
As soon
Cash.
as I hit it,
O'Shea getting loose as
and
well.
like I was like, oh wow, what a hit!
Swing and a ball lifted in the air left
I
field.
saw it,
Pretty well
and then
struck.
Colton Wong
Rosarena going back on this one.
Moved out of the
And
frame,
a
and I saw the
warning
white
track.
jersey, and I went, God
Nobody
damn
left for
it!
Seattle. Score holds.
In my head.
It's 3-1. Back now in Tampa Bay, set for the last half of
The center fielder.
the 7th. Now up for Tampa
just-
Bay, Jose Siri. New
I guess I have
pitcher
to
for
be
the
better at
Mariners,
putting.
Charlie
I don't know.
He
I don't
last
know.
pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
It just kind of feels like one of those games, you know, like the defensive issues have been kind of mounting throughout, and that's a strike. Have you seen how you have called now the right hand side here? Are you serious? Been loosey goosey all goddamn day. That's in the zone. And you're like, oh, the ball. Oof, that slurve is not really where I want it. couple of errors on the day. We wiggled our way out of a couple of situations, but just the not being able to turn a double play when they scored the 2 runs, I think was very frustrating. Why can't I throw the slurp? What the fuck? What is wrong? I'm wasting all of my warm-up pitches. Some zone control issues here. What? Oh my god. It's either I wish in the warm-up phase you could look at like what you've thrown and where it's been, cuz it's either been like dead center or just outside. And it is infuriating.
And here it comes. And there's the strike. Morton, a former All-Star.
Finally,
he
not
throws
dead
a
center.
slurve, a four-seamer, a sinker, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Misses off the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a ball evens the count.
2-2.
The wind of the pitch. That's to third, and that's a fair ball. So, man,
See, like pretty solid contact, just right up the line. There's no one there.
Lowe.
If that were me in today's game, he would have been there. It'd have been a line out, no problem.
A little roller up along first, and he grabs it in foul ground. Got him, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. So the batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. And that one fouled off.
Ugh, not in a good spot
Siri
at all.
at first, one gone. And takes low for ball 1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2.
That's a great take right
Where are
there.
those?
Even
Oh,
though
I
it's
can't
a
look at it.
strike,
God damn it. I
with the
hate when you do
situation
that.
on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground, and you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into
Morton.
They get the out on Arozarena.
For the love of God. Just let it stroll past you, you fuck.
Like it got him on his back leg.
I don't give a
So you
shit,
wonder if that might
fucking
be a problem
idiot.
for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks.
That was like an opportunity to turn a double play and get out of this inning, and Charlie Morton's leg said, nah,
Hopefully nothing more.
I want to throw some
Next
pitches.
offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him.
Wait, are
for a
those
couple of
actual Rays
strikes.
out
Now
there?
back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out
They
quickly.
put literal murderers in a tank out in the outfield.
At the belt and fires. Good job to fight that one off. Oh, and 2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Puts the squeeze on it, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa, and the score stays 3-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Pete Fairbanks.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin
see if we
rate's
can
very high, and it just
try and
breaks a ton.
make a little bit of a comeback here.
Here's the catcher, Cal
Just
Rowland.
put kind of something on the board here. 101 on a 4-seam fastball. Slider down at 88, a sinker at 97.
And a pitch. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
Too
On
aggressive.
This one, the offense
Far
is
too
sputtered.
aggressive.
Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
No.
That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And another ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Two now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two on the way.
Got me.
Struck him out looking on the backdoor slider.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back.
He was coming in, and I felt like I actually saw that one pretty well, and I just locked up.
It starts out of the zone. It looks really far away, and for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Base knock center
Okay,
field.
there we go. There's a little bloop shot. That's what I would like to
He
see.
needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the
Ooh.
plate lately. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Next to hit, Sam Haggerty. 1 for 3.
Now, see if we can move him over.
Upstairs.
The thing that's a little unfortunate with Haggerty is how reduced his power is against righties.
If you could find a way to
Only 34, but we've made it work with JP Crawford all season long.
The tying run at the plate. And that's outside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why.
You can see the split
getting
there.
ahead in counts. He's been able to do that
So
consistently.
good against
and you see the
lefties, but
results.
righties are a whole other story.
Late on
Wow,
that
way
fastball.
too late.
Well, you got to find a way
Looking
to catch
slider.
up to that pitch, perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick
Julio's
adjustment.
on deck here. I think we got to be nice and patient here. Maybe look a little more to the outside.
That's in there. 3-2 now.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
That's a good swing. I don't know what he's going to call that. I'd rather not be called out. Easy to say when you get the foul ball.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the
I'm
zone.
surprised.
It's a
So I'm surprised
stone
for
cold
2
tape.
reasons. One, surprised it wasn't a
Stepping in for
slider.
the Mariners,
2,
Julio Rodriguez.
shocked
Pretty
that he did
amazing
not
athlete,
call
this
that a
guy
strike.
is. Power and
He's
speed,
been
quite a threat.
loose on that
I mean,
side
you're
of the
talking
plate
about
all
someone
day
that can
long.
Steal your bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
That's about the best result we could ask for here.
In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called.
Fuck! God fucking damn it. God fucking damn
On the
it.
mound.
God
And he's
fucking
got a
damn it.
good time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters gonna have to pick it up.
Four
early if
seam
they're
at
gonna have any
95, a
chance.
sweeping curve at 81, a slider at 84.
Number 38.
Towards first. Pasquantino.
There's no
steps on the
reason for
bag.
any of
The lefty
this.
reliever does his
Stop!
job. Just one
Fucking stop!
inning-ending ground out. Mariners leave a couple, and they still trail it here, 3-1.
God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it.
Onto the
God
bottom of
damn
the
it.
eighth, and stepping
You've
in for
gotta
the
be
Rays,
fucking
Vinny
kidding me with that.
Pasquantino.
Vinny
The pitch.
Pasquantino.
And first offering is fouled off.
We
Line
get
in the pitch.
the base knock we've been looking for
Big
all day.
swing
We
and
get a
miss.
walk
Another 0-2
on a
count right
pitch
here. Pitcher just
that
in
we
the
have not been
driver's seat.
getting
He can go
favorable
anywhere
calls
he
for.
wants to
And
go
then
right here.
2, 1
Foul
pitch
ball,
out.
He stays alive.
Inexcusable. Fucking dog shit Bullshit. Fuck.
Right-handed reliever.
Is it dog shit? Is it bullshit? Who knows?
Swings and misses.
Terrible either
Struck
way.
him out. Lau at the plate. Ball one there.
Oh my god. Now you tighten up the zone, huh?
Hit weakly on the ground. On to France. 2 up, 2 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Franco
It's
stands
two
in
good
two
hitters.
away
It's
as
Julio
he takes the
Rodriguez
ball.
with decent enough speed to push it and at least, kind of try. Even if you get tagged out at home, I think, you're at least making an effort to try and get there. I
On
mean,
the outside
fuck.
corner. 1 and 2.
That is
Solid inning
so
far in relief.
annoying.
Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few.
And that's been the issue that, it
Right-hander
just seems like
kick
it all falls
steals.
apart so quickly.
Got him looking. That's a
So
strikeout.
quickly. It's one pitch
Nothing
out
doing
and I
for
get
Tampa
irritated
as
and
the
then
lead
it all
remains
it's all
3-1.
gone.
Jason Adam on to try and close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock
Your
down
attention,
wins. So
please.
this game has gone
Now
to plan
pitching for
more or
the
less. Let's see if he can wrap it
Even
up.
if you only advance the runners with Crawford, you have Ty France coming up. And there's
And down the first baseman, Ty France.
The first baseman, number 23.
Adam,
slider at 84,
31
circle
years
change
old.
at 90,
He
and
joined
a
the team
four
as a
seam at
free agent.
97.
The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Margot in pursuit. Makes the catch. And there's one away. Teoscar Hernandez up next for the Mariners.
So we went with the four seam fastball. I was looking for a slider or circle change. It never dropped.
In there for strike one. And the righty deals. Strike two.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there as a pitcher. Got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
So slow. So slow. It's so goddamn slow.
0-2 now.
1-2.
I thought about it. I was going to go.
Swings
Ooh,
through that
another
one. It's a
slider.
strikeout. And there's two
Okay,
away.
you went straight
Yeah, he
sliders
beat
there.
himself up
Couldn't
on the way
figure it
back
out.
to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And first offering is fouled off.
It's a 15-mile-an-hour difference. 82 to 97.
Swing and a miss, and he waves
16
it down.
on that
He
one.
has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Fly ball to right. And he'll make the catch.
Ooh.
And the Rays
That's a
even up
disappointing
this
outing.
four-game series at a game apiece.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point
Offensively,
where
that
each
is
pitcher
very, very
trying to
poor.
outdo the other, go a little bit deeper
We
into
missed
the
a couple
ball game,
pitches.
and
I
for
know
these
that.
guys,
It's
it
like
really
it's pretty
came down
easy
a
to
few key at-bats. This
to
was a
see
fun
that.
one to watch.
And your final
The error came back to
3-1.
bite us. We had a lot of
For
trouble
Singleton and our
getting
entire crew, I'm John
like
Shelby
super
saying
advantageous
so long.
plays on defense. We had the one home run with Colton Wong, which we're going to see here, and then just not a whole lot going. We had a couple of doubles, like a couple leadoff doubles, and then did nothing with it. Solid pieces of contact and went right to players, like right to defenders. It's not a game that I should be super frustrated with, because we have games like this every once in a while, right? We have games where it's just, we're hitting it right to the defenders, or we're late and under it, or early on top of it, like consistently, and struggling to pick things up. And defensively, it was a little bit of a struggle. The location was, again, a little bit of a struggle. It just, everything felt like a regression today, where yesterday felt like such a positive step. Such a step forward of like, here's what we're doing, and we're blasting home runs out of here, and we're beating a team that we could see in the playoffs that is a solid team, and everything today just felt bad. I got really hesitant late in the game because I just don't understand the logic of the swinging bunts. I don't get who it's giving you, and I don't understand why. That led to an error, which led to a run. And even like in that inning, there was like a really slow roller up to like Ty France, but just it was so slow that it couldn't turn into the double play. And anything with 2 outs into the outfield is probably going to score 2 runs with second and third. It is a very frustrating game, and just watching the offense and watching my decision making was so frustrating, especially late, where 2 on with 1 out, which is normally like the fear of like the double play, which didn't even cross my mind. I just got excited because I had good hitters coming up. We got a really good walk and like good speed on the bases. God, it was a solid, hit or whatever. 2-1 pitch outs. Infuriating. Colton Wong was 1 for 4 with a home run. Julio Rodriguez was 1 for 4 with a double, as was Suarez. Haggerty was 1 for 3 with a walk. Rasmussen gets the win, 7 innings pitched, 4 hits, 4 strikeouts, no walks, 1 earned. Castillo, he gets the loss. He pitched 6 innings. He gave up 6 hits, struck out 4, 1 walk. They're going to say he only gave up 1 earned run, but I'm sure that'll change once we get over to the next screen. I don't know why it does that weirdly. Jason Adam gets save number 43. Arozarena was 2 for 4 with a home run. And that'll do it. Yeah, there it is. 3 earned runs for Castillo. Not a bad day from Castillo. Like, the pitching location could use some improvement, but it's been like that with everybody. It's not like a Castillo specific problem. We just weren't able to figure it out offensively. And it's quite a downgrade from a 7 run outing to a 1 run outing. It's disappointing. I felt like I kind of had Rasmussen early, but then he changed up what he was doing because he kept just throwing off-speed stuff until 2 strikes, and then he would throw in a fastball. And then he kind of got away from that, and I wasn't sure where he was going, and we just couldn't get some of the hits to get away from the defenders. But it's okay. It's all right. It's okay to be frustrated in the moment, but we move on. Still an opportunity to win this series. We can even split the series, which is fine enough. We will be continuing this series here tomorrow. It's saved fine, so I'll go ahead and advance the day. Potential American League, I guess, division series, maybe championship series. Here's the one thing that I don't love about the MLB playoffs is it doesn't make sense that the number 1 seed would either play the 3 or the 6, and then the 2 seed plays the 4 or the 5. Because theoretically, the 2 seed could play the worst team when the 1 seed should get the advantage of playing the lowest seeded team. Maybe I'm misunderstanding what it was, but that's how I read it. So I don't know. I mean, if we're the 1 seed and the Rays slide into the 6, we could see them. If they are a 4 or a 5, which I believe is where they're sitting right now, we could avoid them until the championship series with the way it's set up. That was the point that I was trying to make. So potential playoff preview for later on this year. Joey Wentz is on the mound. God, him and his slow ass windup. 6-2 with a 4.05 ERA. Tyler Glasnow, he is on the bump for the Rays. 11-10 with a 3.53 ERA. Tampa Bay and Seattle meeting in game number 3 of a 4-game set. This is going kind of how I expected it. The Mets and Rays are both better teams than the Reds. You'd look to win the series or sweep the series against the Red, but struggles could and probably should be more obvious against the Mets and the Rays, and that's what we're getting. It's why I was so nervous about that home stand leading into this series. We only have to win 5 games for the rest of the year to have the all-time wins in a regular season, so that's good news. And we'll see the Angels at home, so maybe that'll be a good opportunity. We're also going to get the Dodgers, so we could be bumping up in the loss column a little bit, but I should feel pretty confident against the Dodgers. Either way, we will be here tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific time, right here on youtube.com/SeanandSourceTrack. Scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. And we'll see you tomorrow. Good sports. Go Mariners.